All right, Vampy there.
Yeah, I was just watching the Leafs game.
Okay. I'm waiting for the map set to come around so I can tell you what we're starting off with today.
Okay. Yeah, this is my Rhino. That's my boys team. So.
No, this is Tempest versus OPAF.
Oh, I thought.
No. I'd already told OPAF that I was casting their match before Sled Dogs hit me up. And I don't know if they're waiting.
No.
I don't know if they're waiting for me. I think that would have been a much crazier match to cast. But I think Tron hit me up first, asked if I can cast theirs, and then everybody else hit me up afterwards. So the map set is 1 second. So the map set is, hold on, I got another message, I believe. Let me just double check. Lobby code. Lobby code is up. I'm gonna wait a few seconds to join it. Tell you our map set. Our map set is Hossie Hardpoint, Protocol S&D, Vault Control, Protocol Hardpoint, and Hossie S&D. So a Hossie at the beginning, a Hossie at the end, a Control Vault in the middle, and then 2 protocols. What do you feel like? Have you seen any of these people play? Do you know who's on the team, who's not on the team?
I don't know anybody.
All right, so on OPAF we have Butchie, HOF, Reloads, Wild 420, and Tron. I don't know if any of those players stick out to you or don't. And then on the side of Tempest we have GoCro, Pollo, Kalido, and Nightfall. I know 3 of the 4 on Tempest. As far as OPAF, I have casted them once. People to watch out for would be Butchie and Reloads. Also, if Tron and Wild can go insane, that will make a big difference for their team. All right, I got code. About to join up. Oh, damn it. Thought I had code. If I can copy and paste, I'll have code. Alright, I got code. Some of the players are already in here. I'm going to start sharing my screen so Vamp can see. Well, I would share my screen, but I went to the team chats. Alright. There you go.
Oh no, I know Society. That's your coach.
I will talk about some beef from last map in the chat that's going on. People are blocking people over that last map, Minutemen versus Raptors. So if you haven't watched it, I suggest after this, go watch it. It was a very decent series. Minutemen started off strong. Raptor answered back with a map of their own, and then Minutemen finished it off. You got to get in there to listen to Venom's comms. I mean, I think that's alone to enough get you hype. If you don't already play Call of Duty, I think you're going to play Call of Duty after that.
I don't know, it was a good series to watch.
I am actually, so as far as the teams go, I think Tempest might take it.
You think so?
Yes, Pollo, I've played against Pollo and I've seen Pollo shoot, and if he is running an AR on the map, he is absolutely cooking people. But on the backside of that, if his team doesn't help him and get the spawns and get the rotations, Pollo is not going to do that, or I have not seen him do that. So if his team does what they need to do, they will come out very strongly. But on the backside of that, Butchie, I believe, is also a really good shooter. So if he can counteract Pollo, OPAF can definitely make it mixy.
Yeah, no, as I said, I don't know too much about these two teams, but
what do you want to see? So the first map is Hacienda Hardpoint. What do you want to see? What do you want to see the teams do on this Hacienda Hardpoint?
I know we play good fundamental COD. I mean, you go 3 down, there's 20 seconds left. Say fuck that old time, just go new. Like that's what I would like to see. Just like good fundamental COD. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, see, the problem is you know, like in these lower chats, unfortunately, not a lot of people do that. You know, a lot of these lowers players, you know, and I'm a lowers player myself. I don't know about you, but a lot of these lower players don't seem to start to rotate and get the spawns for new. Me personally, that's mostly what I focus on. Is I usually am the anchor. I am trying to get those spawns and get in there and hold it down, because you know spawns are, especially some of these maps like Hacienda, getting spawns is a huge thing on Hacienda. It's one of those maps where you have to get the spawns. So I'm gonna be not talking because I'm setting up the teams.
But yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, I definitely probably get a good feel for the teams going into this map 1 for sure. But I don't really have much to say until I see the two teams play into this map 1 Hossie. I don't care. I don't know if anybody in here watches the NHL, but the Leafs are losing 2-1 right now. It's rather unfortunate. But
All right. I'm ready. I'm gonna let the players know that I'm ready, and we will hop into this map number 1 and see who we think may take it all, or if we think it's gonna be a map 5 bang out of a series.
could you turn me up in stream? I just got a message that I'm quite quiet.
Okay, I sure can. Thank you for that. What? I'm trying to figure out. I don't see. Is it for Twitch or for Discord, or did you get a DM?
You could just turn me up in Discord.
I did. No, I'm talking about. Where'd you get the message from?
Oh, just personal. There's no.
I gotcha. Yeah, I refreshed the Twitch chat just to make sure. So there were 7, now there's 2. We are starting to load into this map number 1. I don't have everything ready. I need to turn these off, put the main channel on. And here we go. Oh, well, I thought we did, but I didn't have transition on. But now here we go. All right.
Yeah, breaking this off to map 1, you're going to see, I don't know how to pronounce that name, growing through P2, trying to hit a long pinch here.
It's pronounced Keelito.
Top Zebra. Kalito's gonna get, oh my. Reload gets a nice pickup there. Will keep spawns for P2 for now. I mean, 17 seconds on the side of OpAf Academy.
Yep.
For this P1 time, you're gonna see TEMPEST Academy spawning on that well side. Looks like they're just gonna be pushing through for this P2 spawns, and you know, I really like this. You're ignoring the 12 seconds, as I said, going into that P1.
Wild holding down the back spawn with a sub. Not what you usually see, but he's doing it.
You're seeing push up here to the statue side. Still playing the back here. He is gonna see 2 on this well side push, so he definitely has some work to do, but he finds the first one on Polo. Nightfall trades out. Well,
I mean, I don't know. You're looking at the maps talking about the kill. I don't know if you happen to look up and see the score.
Oh,
59 to 1.
61 to 1 now, going for OpAf Academy.
Oh, TEMPEST Academy finally able to get in there. Maybe they'll get this last bit of scrap time. But if you're OpAf coming off strong, Tron did say that the last match I casted, that is not how they play. They played horrible. They got 3-0'd by Scourge. So let's see if they can turn around now, or if we're going to start it off bad, because Tron's already on a donut.
Yeah, no, Tron definitely has to find one. 0 for 5 from the field right now. You know, I mean, maybe just hold an Ironson in a corner, get one, and then, you know, get the juices flowing.
And Butchie doing what he did the last series I watched him play, 10-2 with 54 seconds on the time.
Will he make this 11? He does make this 11. He's gonna push OpAf here. Will he find one? Just jumps right in there. I don't know why he would just jump right in there. You got to assume there's always gonna be a guy plat.
Yeah, you know, you always, especially when you're breaking from office, you always look plat. At least I do. You got to check the corner. It might be the wrong corner, but you got to check it.
Now, Tempest Academy, you go 3 down, you should be starting to think of that P4 row. Reloads is already thinking about it. This is what I like to see here. He is going to get caught. You're going to have Kalito here trying to solo break this through open. He gets killed by Reloads. That was
He'll catch the timing on one of the players, is able to clear out and get the point. He throws a nice stun, and we'll get information from that stun onto Tron. He should be able to kill him. Full squad wipe for the OpAf. Tempest with point.
You're gonna have OpAf spawning on this P2 side here, and you know, are they gonna try to 4-hit this through mid? Through front? This is interesting.
Butchie with a Hellstorm calls it in, only able to get one.
And that's 3 down.
4 down.
4 down for the side of Tempest Academy. Now you really got to be thinking here.
Yeah, they do get split spawn, so if they don't read this, if they hit it just right, Tempest may be able to break back in there and secure this, and they do. They look at Kalito, and GoCro gets 2 from the back, and they get point.
That one here, up through open, he's gonna get found. He basically just gave him a freebie there.
Let's get who you want to get a listen in with. Who you think we should hop on board with?
Well, let's go with OpAf. See how they're sounding.
All right, let's go.
Oh, or no?
There's one top, top halls. There's top halls.
Sure, naded their left side top hole.
Two top. One top mid.
Windows, bullet, nightfall.
Side.
I got punched out.
We're good. These kids are dog shit, bro. This is
Yeah.
easy. Oh, yo, get fucking slammed, you dog shit.
Got point.
Get out of here, pussy. There's one top hall. Watch your left.
I got point.
Good
shit. Point one tap.
Red.
Nice.
They're gonna be spawning in spiral though.
Listen, I'm going for the flip.
Yeah,
I'm making top.
I'm pushing your top.
Open.
I'm pushing point.
Open.
2 on point. Point dead.
Yo, push
You
me
guys are on
well.
your own. You guys are on your own.
Cover's well.
2 on point. 2 more on point. Got another one. Nice. One more. Nice. Go
Spawning rock.
I killed new.
They're spawning rock and P3. Rock and P3. I have new. Someone pick up mid. I have new.
Bro, these kids can't kill me.
I got rack. I'm pushing rack.
They're
Got
gonna
one
fly you
rack.
back,
One
by
more
the way.
rack.
That's fine.
Got 2 on rack. Nice.
Hey, backside.
Dead.
Nice.
Side door. I fucking
I'm pushing side door. Give me a second.
Kids are fucking shit.
One side door at me. Nice, dead. Side door dead.
You know, Tron with a lot of shit talk right at the end there, saying kids are fucking shit, but he's going 5 and 15. Butchie is carrying him. He's in his backpack. I don't know if I'd be talking like that.
I don't know. You know, I think you gotta string a few more kills before you start talking like that.
Yeah, I think so too. You know, 5 and 16. You know, kids are shit. Maybe he's trying to hype himself up though. Maybe it's reverse psychology. So you know, you got to tell yourself what you got to tell yourself. Maybe he doesn't think that. Maybe he's got to tell himself to get out of this deficit of 5 and 16.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, that's, you know, if my math is correct, that is a .36 repeating for a KD, and I mean...
Oh, no, and you can't lose ones like that if you're Tron.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it might be a little bit of karma for saying kids are shit. I mean, you get turned on like that, I mean, you maybe have to take back a few words that you said.
Yeah, I mean, you have Butchie 23 and 9 with a minute 17 on the hill. I think he's part of the reason why these guys are so far ahead.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely doing it all. I mean, you're not seeing a lot from his team, 16 and 15. You know what I mean? When you have a 2.4 KD with also a minute on time, like, what else more do you want from the guy?
Yeah, I mean, but you know, I think if he can't continue to play like that during the series, then it may spell bad news for OPAF if none of the other teammates step up.
That is for sure. I mean, 19 seconds left. You gotta think about going new, though. This is what I was talking about earlier into the match. I mean, you get 14 seconds, but now you're late to the road to new. You know what I mean? And Tron can't buy one.
He cannot. He did buy one, but he did get traded out by GoCro. So he did buy the one, but it was a back. He shot him in the back, so it was a free kill. He didn't really get chowed, but when he got chowed by GoCro, he got fried.
And Reloads finds 3. They find 3. That's...
You know,
wow, it's just switching.
Yeah, if I'm GoCro, if I'm Tempest, I would need to start. You know, I think they need to start hitting together. I think their main problem is that they're all running in one at a time after their teammates die. And Nightfall looks like he may be lagging a little bit. I don't know if you quite seen that on the screen. So maybe that's the reason why he is 9 and 18.
Yeah, but I mean, a clean break comes in finally for the side of Tempest. I mean, you're after this though. There's looks like they're gonna be down.
And Nightfall, I don't know if he knows, but he might be playing into Tron's head. He didn't give Tron that kill, so that was, you know, he may not have meant to do that, but I'm sure it is speaking a lot because Tron backs up and then GoCro shoots him in the back.
I mean, Tron is 6 and 22 now.
He does pick up 1.
We have Doug Sensor Marchant on our hands.
Or what is it? Actually, he's pulling a Scrappy this map, I believe. You know, I think the stat line might be a little bit worse than Scrappy, so we will have to see if he is able to pick it up this map or next map. OPAF only 50 points from winning. Tempest, if they get a little bit of scrap time on this point and win rotations to P2, they could definitely win it on probably P3, I believe, but they're not winning it on P2. What do you think?
Well, I mean, if they could get the break in, I definitely think there's definitely a chance. I mean, if they hold most of this P1 time here, I can't see why they don't win on P2.
Let's hop on aboard with a listen-in with Tempest and see how they are sounding, if they're sounding defeated. Actually, hold on, I don't see them. I don't know if you do.
No, I don't either.
Oh, I found them. They're all the way at the bottom, almost at the bottom. We are gonna hop on board with them.
Tron dead. One more? Nice. Good shit. I'm headed back.
Trophy down. Stay, I'm push up a little bit, Rock.
They got a trophy new. They got a trophy before.
Oh, he's weak front.
That's fine. That's fine with me.
I'm picking up side door.
Front end's open. Weak. John.
Butchie.
You're huge, GoCro. Good shit.
Grab front.
I'm gonna push this out.
Yep.
They got a trophy there.
Side door. He's hit. Easy kill.
One more on point.
Reloads weak on.
I spawned new. Went new. That's huge.
Nice. Good.
Not a whole lot of comms going on the side of Tempest. They're not coming out what they're watching, what they're looking at. You know, that's why OP was able to break in there because nobody was watching that water side. And one player just hits them and just catches them. Butchie with another Hellstorm, 35 and 18 with 2 minutes on the hill. But they have to break this setup from Tempest, otherwise they may not win.
And I don't know if you noticed, but there was a time where they were up 100 on the side of OpAf.
17 seconds left for OPAF to win this. Tempest have one more push to break this hill.
9 seconds left. The contest comes in, but not for long. You know, that's a good 2-piece. That's a good 3-piece. Now, I mean, if you're the side of OpAf, you have to go new here.
Same with Tempest. You know, they need to give this time up. They can't, even if the other team hits it, they can't win it here. They need to go new. GoCro not checking his corner. He thought they were spawning car, but they are not. Free fall for the side of Tempest, and it looks like OPAF will take map number 1.
Yeah, I mean, you see Butchie got a generational performance that map 1, and let's see if we can carry it into the map 2.
I mean, I will say, if you're Butchie, your back's got to be hurting. I mean, you got to be sore from that.
Yeah, Definitely. Probably should check out his sciatic nerves.
You know, like you know, if I'm Butchie, I am, you know, I gotta be feeling on top of the world right now. I mean, he had 39 real kills. He had 4,300 damage, the most on any team. 39 traded. He only had 9 kills where he did not trade and 10 assists. So that means he had probably roughly around 50 EKIA. So, you know, if you drop 50 every game, shooting everybody you need to shoot, then that's going to be a huge thing for the OPAF.
You know, he might be, you know, making a case for one of the best players in this tournament right now.
That's true. So after seeing that first map one, you didn't really have a whole lot of information on the players, same as me. So what do you think about this map number 2? Do you think OPAF will take map number 2, or do you think that Tempest will answer back?
I definitely think that, you know, if OPF can keep it going, I honestly think they take map 2. But I mean, you got to look at Tron though. He had an abysmal performance that map 1, and you know they still brought it back. So I'm definitely thinking Tron might be the X factor on this team, and their ability for how good their abilities are. You know, go into this map 2. You know, possibly 3.
I didn't see what he ended, but luckily I am streaming to 2 platforms. So I will be able to see what his final KD is. I'm glad I'm doing that because Tron ended 13 and 32. But he had 12 assists. He had 12 assists, so in the game he was showing 25 EKIA. So he was 25 and 12 or 25 and 32. So he's still negative, but on his screen he didn't see 13 and 32. But like you said, that is an abysmal performance out of him.
I mean, you just got to think, you know, maybe regroup if you're him. Let yourself know you still got the map 1 win, so his performance really at the end of the day doesn't matter. But definitely something to think about for him going into that map 2.
You know, I don't know. I think OPF takes this next map, honestly.
You think so? I think I'm
so.
right there with you.
I think so, you know. I just have a feeling, you know, actually the whole series I was thinking Tempest might win it, but after that map 1, if Butchie is able to continue having the map or having the games he is having, if he can continue that on, he is going to take. And then we have a person in chat, I didn't catch this last round, but Chevo said that at least he didn't have a Zuma where he went 4 and 23.
Yeah, that's for sure. The lights were not too bright for him, I guess.
So the poll ended. I'm the only one that voted. I put Tempest for round number 2 just to keep it mixy. Maybe, you know, cast or curse. Tron needs his gun up more. He's always sprinting. That is true, and that is true. He does need to have his gun up more, but you know, I feel like, you know, he can't be talking like that. You know, I don't know if you were there with the listen-ins, but Tron was saying these guys are shit, and then getting slammed after he had a free kill, the freest kill of his life. So if I'm Tron, maybe that's in the back of my mind. Maybe maybe that's getting to me, and maybe if he doesn't switch it around quick, I see him going down. And if Butchie can't continue to carry it, then I think OPAF may fall apart.
Yeah, I mean, definitely that might be the case, but I mean, if Tron can just step it up, I mean, this might be a quick 3-0 sweep.
For this S&D, who would you have your eyes on? Like, who do you think we should start off with?
I think definitely just off of his performance, we definitely should be looking at Butchie.
You know, I think you're right. I think if we need to see if he can get it going. I mean, the man did have 2 Hellstorms in that game, number 1. Butchie is hitting this P2 side. He doesn't get any information. It looks like Tempest have already taken over the A bomb site. If you're the OPAF, you should just go B.
Definitely, Butchie isn't able to find the one. He does have a teammate there, not able to trade him finally. We are gonna have a 3v2 situation for the likes of OpAf.
Thank you for the follow, Dingo Horse. I appreciate that.
And they are getting this bomb down B. They're stopped mid-plant.
Oh,
Interesting.
no, he stops mid-plant to give it the guy in the back a better angle in case they do that. But Pollo sneaks through the back, and they don't quite read that.
I mean, while 420 has a sub in his hand, that's not a child you want to take.
For Sean either. I mean, like the guy in chat said, he gets caught sprinting. Number 3 last alive, and he's not going to win it. Tempest will take this round number 1. I'm not sure. Maybe they're going to shoot bodies. I'm not sure. Nope. I think, yeah, Pollo was on a 2 streak, so he's just trying to give him that score to give him that RC.
Yeah, I mean,
And then we have a first-time chatter. Dingo Horse did say Butchie and reloads are goated. Butchie is goated from last map. Man had a 2.0 KD with almost 2 minutes in hill. Maybe he did have 2 minutes. I'm not quite sure.
yeah, but I mean, you just gotta think if you're drawing, you just stop running around. Like, you saw it all last map, now you're seeing it, you know, just right there, so.
Yep, and round has ended. I wonder what is going on. We will probably find out momentarily.
This is the reset cheese coming in.
Reset cheese. Can we switch hosts? Maybe they're like, hey, we need to switch hosts after this. Like, last bat. I'm going to show you the teams. If nobody's seen them, they didn't hop in the beginning. I'm going to show you guys the team pictures that these guys submitted. Some of these are questionable. I don't know why they sent them to me, but they did. Especially like I'm looking at Pollo and GoCro. Everybody else has a kind of normal picture, but GoCro and Pollo do not. So I'm quite confused on why they sent that. Oh, well, you can't see anything because... Actually, no, you can't. Yeah, you can. Okay. Maybe I'm a little bit lagged on my YouTube feed. I am. So there you go. There's Pollo, Khalid. Pollo and GoCro. I mean, GoCro got some really big ears. And Pollo, I needs to put some clothes on, or at least, you know, put some feathers back on because he's looking kind of naked there. And I know Vamp can't see the stream, but Pollo is a chicken. Here, I think you can see my screen, so here you go. So Pollo is a chicken, and GoCro is a lemur. I don't know if you quite saw that or not.
What the heck?
Here, let me get you a better picture of that. There you go. So, I'm not quite sure why Pollo sent that in, but he does say that a lot. His teammates, I'm not going to lie, they didn't send it in. His teammates picked it out, okay? His teammates say Pollo is being the chicken, and lemur is GoCro. They picked them out. I didn't pick them out. They wanted to pick them. But Pollo does fit that pretty well. I think I've seen a picture of him in real life. He does really look like that. GoCro, I have no clue. I accidentally exit out of my web browser for YouTube, so I got to go back to the stream in case I need to check on stats again and look back at it. Oh, well, I can't seem to find my way around my elbow. All right, let me drag this back over. I'm seeing what's going on. I'm seeing if they responded in chat. Nobody responded. Everybody's there. Maybe they might have been a GA break or something, is what I'm thinking. There could not have been a GA break, but that's the only thing that would be in mind because neither team is talking right now. There is something in Contender Yap, their channel. No, it's just a picture of Venom's girlfriend. So we are currently waiting to see what is going on. I'm going to play some music in the background so it's not so boring and you have a little bit of background music. You know, so, I mean, after that first map, you know, Tempest did take... so I think OpAf had the first... No, Tempest had the first round because they came back and won it, didn't they? And they got ended at the beginning of the second. Is that right, Vamp?
Sorry?
I said, I think Tempest took round number 1 and then they ended it at the start of round number 2. Is that correct?
Yes. I think so.
You know, Dingo Horse said Tron is killing his vibe. He needs to stick to the basics. People say he has the utmost basics. See red dot, run at a red dot, and don't aim. I would not consider that the basics. I consider that less than the basics. Let me ask them. I need to figure out if Is Tempest up 1 or is it 0-0? Because I do have to do an overlay if they have the maps wrong. So Tempest is up 1. So give me a second to fix that for the stream. Up 1-0 for Tempest. I'm ready. Freddy. Alright, let me get this start set back up. Main screen. Get the S&D resets back up. I think Tempest is Team 1. So Team 1, they are up 1-0. And we are going to hop back in there, starting from round number 2. Tempest Academy is currently up 1-0. Can they keep it going? Can they not keep it going? We'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, definitely will be interesting to see. But I mean, I just don't know about this Tron guy. I mean, maybe we should get a look at his POV to see what he's doing on the map.
I hear you. I hear you. Let's do that. We're hopping on in.
Maybe give the chat a good laugh.
He did switch to an AR. I think he's been running a sub the whole time. So maybe he's like, maybe his team said, "Hey, you just need to switch to AR. You're not doing anything." He, you know, he almost gets 2 there. This name might connect with 1. It does. He does connect, but not enough damage when he shot him to kill him.
Unable to find one. He's just gonna be looking at his chop trips here. I mean, Butchie is able to find one on the side of OpAf, or no.
Tron spots one out. But I'm looking at whoever's top mid. He might catch the flank. Oh, sorry. I need to fix this. OpAf is actually Tempest, and Tempest is actually OpAf.
Yeah, that's what got me a
Yeah,
little. Tron
yeah.
finds one on GoPro.
Alright.
Red bomb is gonna go down on A site here. Well, let's stay in this elevator. Sees one cross.
So, Toledo with 2.
Tyro finds 2. Wild 428 finds 2 of his own, and the round 2 will go to Tempest Academy. I mean, wow.
Actually, it goes to OpAf. The names are switched.
Oh, yeah, sorry, OpAf.
Yeah. I don't know if they see my message, but if they don't, it's no good. It's 1-1, so I do have the score back correct. Looks like they are going to continue. So, you know, I wish Codcaster, they did have a thing where you could swap the names, and I think they got rid of it. I don't know why. So just know Tempest is OpAf, and OpAf is Tempest. So Team 1 they're just flipped.
Guy Crow was able to find one. And Wild 420 found one in the zone.
So
It's in Trado.
Yeah, so OpAf is down 2 lives right now. Tron may catch this guy. He doesn't. A free kill for Toledo.
They're both blind. Unless he just let him cross.
OpAf leaving it all up to Wild. Toledo he might slide child this. He goes back up, trying to play his life. They have bomb down, so they're not going to push up and make a mistake. At least they shouldn't.
And this is a tough site for Wild here. I mean, a 1v3 situation. Your bomb is down. I mean, there's not really much he can do here.
And, you know, I guess he's just not going to give him streaks. I mean, Wild is on a 3 streak, so maybe he doesn't want to die. He should get a free kill for him. And he gets the bomb. He's going to get the bomb down, I think. But number 1 is going to chow him instantly. So he's going to get the stun. He knows he's here. Oh my god, he gets a kill on 2!
Wild 420 goes from a 1v3 situation to a 1v1. Oh, he has a 5 streak.
He needs to slow it down, and he needs to take his time. Did he get the information? Did he see him? I don't think he did. He didn't. Oh no, he chows wrong. Poyo didn't see him either. The timing isn't crazy. Oh, Poyo did see him. He kills him.
Oh my!
Poyo secures the round for Tempest.
Wow.
And Tempest will go up 2-1.
Wow. I mean, you have to tip Wild for that.
I mean, I do tip Wild for that. That was insane. I mean, if he had saw him on those crates outside, and he did see him a little bit, but it was just a pixel. But you know, he didn't have tunnel vision. He wasn't like super locked in and didn't see that. I don't think I would have seen that either. But still, that's impressive out of Wild. I mean, I think that's their Topaz, I believe. Let me double check. I'm about to click on him. We'll find out. No, he's a gold.
I mean, that timing was just crazy.
I mean, I don't know what the ranks are in here, but if you're a gold, I mean, I think you should be popping off insanely. You know.
Yeah. Oh, looks like OpAf is able to find 2 here.
And the bomb is going to go down.
Gonna go down. Tron is doing what
4v2
Tron does.
retake for OpAf.
Yeah,
Oh god, I think they're gonna swarm him. They're not gonna win this. No way they win this. Clearly gets one. GoCro gets one. They might take this, but Tron answers back. GoCro answers back with
1v1.
1v1.
GoCro, get out. GoCro, get out. GoCro.
Oh, he's gonna win it. Oh no, he's shot. He's gonna kill him. He gets the information. Oh my god, they're just dancing around. Oh my god, Tron wins it. If you're Tron,
ices it. I
Tron,
think Tron's screaming after that.
Tron is definitely screaming after that. Tron is feeling hype after that one. You know, he finally said, these guys are shit, and I will give it to him that time. That warrants that you guys are shit. GoCro should have absolutely shut down Tron there, especially with that nade. He should have just ran at him when he was so weak.
Or even just ran out, because he had to play towards you too.
I mean, like I said, like, that was OpAf that won that one, so that is, which side is that, team 1? I gotta fix that. Give me 1 second. So that was that was Tempest. So, all right. So now it's 2-2. You know, if I'm Tron, 3-1, much better than the map number 1. You know, OpAf start off strong with the trade. They get the first blood.
Tron was about to get picked off. He doesn't. He gets out. Reloads. Finds one of himself on Nightfall. Bomb is gonna go down B for the side of OpAf.
Toledo might catch timing here on this player, top Grandma's. But the guy, Grandma's runs below. Oh, he should get a free kill on Tron. He does. He knows he knows there's a guy outer triple. He reads that. Oh, he's last alive. He can't do anything. I thought his teammates all dropped. Oh no.
Yeah. And OpAf is gonna be up. What is it?
It'll be 3-2. You know, if you're Toledo, I'd be a little frustrated that his team died so fast. If they were able to keep their lives, Toledo had the perfect flank to do all the damage they needed to do. You know what? I think I'm gonna ask 8Ball. Who do you want to ask who wins? Like who do you want to ask? I'm gonna ask 8Ball to see who wins. Who do you think I should ask? Which team?
Tempest.
Tempest. I'm gonna ask it. 8Ball, will Tempest win? It says don't ask again.
Whoa.
Maybe it's a little upset with Tempest. And but I say that in OpAf go 3 down. Last alive is Butchie. He can win this 2v1. They're opting to wrap it back A. They said, hey, we have man advantage. Let's wrap it back A. And they're doing just that. And it looks like Butchie is starting to read that. He might catch this guy P2. He doesn't. He's going to catch Poyo. Oh, Poyo catches him. Oh, and Poyo just guns him down.
Maybe it was don't ask silly questions.
Luxury said your 8Ball was right, man. Don't ask again. All right, that was Tempest with the round. So we need to update them. It is currently 3-3. I mean, if you're Nightfall, you got to pick it up. I mean, 1-4, dropping the breadsticks on an S&D is not going to get you there.
Yeah, definitely not.
I mean, it's kind of hard to when you're getting naded off the rip, just from a random nade. He might think no matter what he does, he's losing full. Butchie with another trade. I think Butchie has got the first bloods like 3 rounds in a row.
Yeah, no, I think so as well. Butchie's pushing into here.
It looks like Reload's just hit a backflip. Oh no!
Oh.
They almost line up for him, but Reload's ready for the fight. Nightfall in a 1v3, 1v4, and Reload said, "No, you don't." He reloaded his gun and he was ready to chow.
Yeah, he was. This is going to be 4-2 or 4-3 on the side of OpAf. Yeah, I mean, Reload just came out and slammed him.
Yeah. Oh, so Chevo corrected me. He said Butchie has 4 first bloods in a row, not 3. So I mean, if you're Tempest, you just gotta play a little bit slower. Maybe not let Butchie get heated up, because I mean he's already heated after the first round. You gotta kind of have to slow it down and don't let them get hot. Don't let Butchie keep his gun hot, otherwise it spells doom for you. Tempest hitting a 4 hit onto the A point, or 3 hit onto the A point. They should get bombed down. Nobody's planning though. Actually, they just started to plant. Bomb is going down. This is a 4v4 retake for OpAf.
I mean, definitely will be hard. Reloads does find one on the side of OpAf Academy. Vault 420 is going to throw an 8 in there. Tron! Oh, Tron finds this one.
All 4 go
That
down
was
for
nice
OpAf, for Tempest, and OpAf will take round number, what's that? Round number 8.
Yeah. Only need one more round to win for the side.
One more round, but it is 5-3. So maybe we had to look at the 5-3 curse. Maybe Nightfall locks in.
You know, potentially, but I mean, it might be hard. You know, you look at the sides of Tempest Academy here, and you know, I'm not really seeing much.
It's not looking
Really?
good. It's not looking good for Tempest.
You have Nightfall 1-6, you have GoCrow 3-7, you have Polo 3-5. I mean, the only one doing something for this team is Kalito.
Yeah.
If you're
And-
just looking at the stat sheet.
And actually, let me take a look at that. GoCrow is their plat. Nightfall is their silver. Kalito and Poyo are both their golds. I mean, you know, it's not bad when you're, you know, when you're think your gold is shooting better than your plat.
Nightfall, we were just talking about, and he finds one. Tron able to instantly trade him out. 3v3 situation for both teams. Now, I don't know what they're trying to do here. You have OpAf getting bombed down. Bomb down is...
Yeah, it's a blunder from Tempest. They just stacked 8. Nobody was like, hey, nobody's here. We need to rotate. We need to do something.
And Tron was able to find another one, sitting at 73 reloads. Not able to quite find that one. GoCrow is weak. Polo does kill reloads.
While doing the same thing again with a sub, thinking he's an AR. Almost kills Poyo.
You have one guy just shooting heli here. I mean,
Oh.
Wild 420 needs to win this one. Doesn't win it. 1v2 situation.
They're looking for him.
11
4
seconds.
Oh my god, and
Stay
Poyo
alive.
gets it! And he picks up the bomb. He defuses it. He gets it. He got it within 0.1 seconds or 0.2 seconds of that
I mean,
round.
if you're Tron, you just gotta think to yourself, you know, you have to stay alive there.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you know, I like the play from OPF to go the bomb site, but you shouldn't have Wild Dog hit all the way in the back. He should be playing that bottom triple area and just like coming out to check bomb every so often, or like letting your person on helicopter get the checks, get the information. But he just tries to go in the back and he just gave him too much information to know where both players were at.
That is for sure, but I do have bad news. I do have to go.
That is unfortunate. I understand. I will continue it from here. It was nice having you, Vamp. Hopefully we see you again in the future.
No, definitely will. Just message me whenever you're casting next. It was a fun time.
I think I'm casting tomorrow, actually, so it'll be
well,
later
I'm
in the
not doing
day. All right, sounds good. I'll see you then.
Alrighty. Yeah, have a good night, man.
You too. Butch UAF with another first blood. Kind of insane. You know, Butch, like I said, Butchie is doing everything. He's making the difference. Bomb is down for Tempest. And GoCrow last alive. He gets one. Oh, but they're all 4 there. He gets mowed down. And OPF will take round number 2. You know, if you're OPF right now, you got to be feeling pretty good. 2 wins back to back. First close map. Second map wasn't, you know, kind of close. Tron was picking it up, you know, maybe backing up the talk he was saying for that last round. You know, that first round on the hard point, he was like, these guys fucking suck, but he was going, I think it was 13 and 32. You know, I wouldn't be talking like that, but you know, but he did answer back on that S&D. I think we're getting switching sides here. I need a switch for me. Just give me a minute. I might not be talking. I'm just gonna leave you with the music. I gotta get the names ready and not mess up again. I did forget the names are back correct. They're good to go. Somebody's got to pee. I do too. I'm going to take that as my cue and go on a bathroom break. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. I think they are ready. Run your ad break right before the match starts so y'all don't get it mid-match. Would be unfortunate. Like I was saying, Tempest, if they need to start, if they need to do something, they need to start now, because you know they're on the back foot. They're down 2-0. I don't know if they're a team that's capable of reverse sweeping. You know, they are playing with GoCro, which is normally not on the team tonight, so maybe they are feeling a little checked. So we will have to see if Tempest can answer back. If they can't answer back, it's just going to be a 3-0 sweep. You know, let's go to the chat and let's see if they think this is going to be a 3-0 sweep. All right, I just posted the poll. Let's see what everybody thinks. You know, 8-Ball told me, I asked will Tempest win for that last map, and he told me not to ask him again. So, Maybe that's a little showing. Maybe the A-ball is not even confident that Tempest wins. You know, like I said, I'm curious to see what chat thinks. If they think they're gonna win, I think OPAF take a 3-0 here. And just like that, we are hopping into map number 3. I'm going to start off with Butchie because this guy has been man of the hour. He's been doing everything for his team. So I think he helps his team take it all the way. All right, we're hopping on in. Let's see if this is going to be battle defense again like it was last match when you're winner round 2 with Minutemen and Raptors. It was a defense battle until the last round, and Raptors took it out. Butchie, a great play from Butchie, already in their spawn. He will find one. He finds 2. And now Tempest is on the back foot. You know, if you're Tempest, you have got, oh my god, Butchie is going off. You have got to kill him, and Cleto finally does do that. But you know, if you're Tempest, you have a lot of work to do. You know, if I was OPAF, that B would have already been capped. Butchie was up there for such a long time and was holding that down for the longest. Tempest do answer back, get him off the B point, push up, try to get him in the spawn trap. Wild is going wild on the map, and he says, no, you don't. $30 seconds left. OPAF has to start thinking about getting on a point here. They have to hop on now. Time is winding down. Pollo gets 2. They start to get A. Reloads ready for the chow. Doesn't kill him. 2 hop on the B. 1 falls. Go Crow with 2. 2 on point. Last one on the A point. He does fall. He didn't see him and goes for the reload. Bad time to reload if you're GoCro. But now OPAF have triple stack the point. And it looks like A will fall to OPAF. GoCro hitting around. He does catch timing on Butchie. He does fall. OPAF only need 1 tick on the B. Lives currently tied 10-9, or currently 1 down for Tempest, 10-9, 9-9. And you know, if you're Tempest, you have got to play this perfectly. And Kalito gets 2 in the back. Great COD timing for Kalito. Butchie is hitting the wrap though. If nobody reads this, he gets a free kill on Pollo, and he dies. And he does. And with Butchie top art is setting up really good free shot. He's a little trigger happy on the gun. He almost guns his teammate on the point. Butchie needs to he does a great thing about keeping alive. He just needs to stay alive here. His teammates have 1 more push on this B site, but Pollo does rip him. You know, if your reloads, I don't know why you're challenging this. You know, you have 2 teammates that are close to B. All you have to do is hop on point, turn around, and watch your back. But they don't do that. 4v1. Last live Tron, unable to do anything. Tempest will take your round number 1 for this control. You know, if you're Tempest, you have to be feeling a little good that you won that defense. Because that will probably put your mental in a good state. But OPAF, if they answer back strong and they don't get any ticks, they might, and Tempest don't get any ticks, they might check Tempest, and Tempest will lose full, and they'll just 3-0 sweep them. You know, that's what I'll be thinking about if I'm the Tempest right now. But if Tempest starts off strong and gets the caps, then it may not go to distance. So Tron, I'm not sure what he's doing now. He's shooting at his teammate. Cleto gets 2. Nobody currently on any points. Somebody needs to start thinking about stopping the time, especially when you just killed 3 off. You just killed 3. They're coming off a spawn. You know, you could have already had maybe close to that first tick done on the B site. Reloads with timing on them. Nightfall sitting outer palms. Butchie says, no, you're not. You're not sitting outer palms. You know, I gave you a butch cut. You know, if you're Tempest, it's not looking too hot right now. 40 seconds left. No ticks have gone down. Got OPAF has got him in the spawn trap. You know, it's not looking good. They're just farming them. And 28 seconds left. You know, if you're Tempest, you have to start winning some of your kills. Otherwise, you're not going to get anywhere. Polio does get one. 16 seconds left. Somebody has to hop the point. But OPAF is already ready for a guy to hop in. Reloads, guns him down. They finally get on point. Number 3 is catching a good flank on both of them. He does get both of them. 11 seconds left on the clock. Last alive Polio. Can he get into a point? It doesn't look like he is. He's just going to stay in the back. And a dominant round out of OPAF. Not let them get any picks on the point. Butchie with 3. Hopefully, I didn't catch that. Hopefully, we get the kill cam of that because that looked pretty nasty. We do get the 3-piece. There's 1. There's 2. There's the 3-piece. Like I said, you know, if you're Butchie, you're starting off strong like that. You know, it's 15-7, 2.0 KD again. We're gonna get a listen in with Tempest Academy because if anything, their comms will tell us everything we need to hear about how they're feeling. We're gonna wait a little bit. We're gonna hop in there. If they're electric, if they're feeling it, they might still be able to claw their way back into this. GoCro wins 2. They need to push. Tempest need to start thinking about pushing up to get the spawn trappers here. And they don't do that. They are just holding mid-map. Number 7 finally pushes to the back, but he is found out by reloads. Nightfall with 2 huge kills to keep him off of B. Shaky shots. Okay, let's get it in. Listen in with Tempest and see how they're feeling.
Nice. Good shit, good shit, good shit.
I'm in this spawn right now.
Yep. Yep.
Dead. Okay, one's back ammo.
I don't see ammo.
Lights. Two lights.
We're dead.
I'm nading lights. Pushing it out.
Touch.
Going cap.
Weak.
I'm lagging.
One on A. Good shit. We're up here.
I'm on A.
One hitting our U. Where are you?
You actually.
Dead. Outer A. You got a player? Yep.
He's mid pillar.
Yeah. Hold on. Okay, one pushing in.
Lagging.
Okay.
Okay.
Push on. There's one more as well.
You know, not sounding too bad if you're on the side of Tempest. They don't. I mean, they're still calming. They're still like they haven't given up quite yet. 13-12 in live count. A point does go down for OPAF. They're about to start ticking away at this B site. The van is still up, so that might spell trouble for them. 3 go down for the side of OPAF. Reloads in a good position. Oh, he is found out by Polio, and Polio guns him. If Reloads could have gotten to the back spawns, he could have done a lot for his team in order to let them advance on the map, on that palm side, on the street side of the map. Butchie trying it this time, a little bit different. Toledo not looking. He does see him. Oh, he doesn't. He doesn't see him. Number 8. As long as he doesn't shoot, Butchie's going to catch God timing on Poyo and Toledo. He's just got to peek this door. He does. He gets Toledo. Poyo falls. He's looking for Poyo, but his teammate didn't come that he dropped. They're 3 seconds at this point. Number 5 is in the back trying to do something. Butchie falls top ropes. They just need 2 kills. And they do get it. And B will go down. OpAf with the second round. They win round number 3. Winning an offense is huge on maps, on controls. Because if you win an offense, as long as you play fundamental COD, it's quite easy to win on the defense. Doesn't mean that the other team can't do it, but winning on an offense is huge on most vault control maps. And put your team in a very good position to win the series. Especially being up 2-1, I think we get to listen in with OpAf. Maybe hear some Tron callouts. You know, see if he's still talking shit. You know, he's 12-20 right now. He did do a lot on the S&D. So we will have to see how he's feeling if they manage to win this round. It's going to be huge. Reloads with 2. He is flanking the back, going lights. He is looking for the spawners. He's not even worried about the point. His teammates are going to clear up the point. He has got to know that they're spawning street side. If he takes light here, he doesn't. He gets bad timing. He's just not getting the calls. Oh, team kill out of Tron. Tron gets 2, but shoots his teammate in the back. And the point is going to be back in there. GoCro has hopped in the point. They do suss out the guy going cat. Reloads is going for the spawners again, but there's nobody here. They're already pushed up. Poyo turns around, gets the kill he needed. 2 ticks should fall if you are the TEMPEST Academy. You know, Wild waiting for spawners, but you know, you got to know how fast that point's going. There's got to be more than one person on the point. So if you're going to chow it, you should have chowed it a little earlier. Maybe he would have caught the good timing. But 2 go down for the side of OpAf. TEMPEST is not done. Like, they're not done. They're not out of this. They're feeling good. They're getting 3. Butchie trying to get... Oh, no. Butchie's not checking underneath them. 5 will get in. Oh, but 5's not even pushing up. Reloads with 2. Reloads... Wild with 2. Wilds and Reload double up for 2 double kills. Oh, no. GoCro gets a kill. TEMPEST Academy currently needing 2 ticks on the B point. 15-16 in live advantage. Butchie having a hell of a map again. He's almost double positive, just like always. I think we need to change Butchie's name to 2.0 King. I don't know what you guys think. You know, a minute 16 for TEMPEST. They do not have to... Oh, Wild hit. Butchie wins a big one on Toledo. You know, they don't have to rush the point here. They can just play for kills. Like, they could... oh, no. Shaky shots out of Nightfall, but he manages to pick up the kill. But you have all of OpAf swarming into the hill, trying to keep them from getting it, trying to make the clock tick down, and trying to get the live advantage back. Number 5 is going to get a sweet timing on Nightfall, on Butchie. 3 go down for the side of OpAf. Last alive is Tron. He's pushed up. He doesn't check his bottom mark. Toledo guns him down. And it looks like just like that, B is going to go down, and TEMPEST is going to get a offensive win of their own. So I don't know who has more ticks. I think it's OpAf. So OpAf should have the defense again. I think they have done enough to secure their defense. So OpAf should be on the defense foot. But you know, they can't let TEMPEST do what they just did. You know, especially you can't have really bad shots like that if you're Butchie. I mean, if you're Nightfall, you can't have bad shots like that. You got to start to tone in your aim a little bit, like maybe shoot some more bots or something, because you know that was a little shaky on Nightfall. If he gets that kill faster, he's able to turn around and look forward and start killing the people that are running at him. Wild, I said Wild, you know, gold. I was surprised he was a gold, but he is starting to pick it up. He's currently 30 and 24. He is starting to do what he needs to do in order to prove that he is where he belongs. He is having a hell of a map. He might catch the timing on Pollo. Pollo is ready for the gunfight. Number 7 is top art. He needs to turn around, or number 4 is going to shoot him in the back. No. Oh, my God. What are we doing? Oh, man. Tron has got to feel bad about that. He did not check all of his corners on top art, and he dies. Oh, wow. Cleto almost didn't get that kill. Everybody's swarming him. He's not ready. They managed to keep the progress off of B from getting the tick, but one of the players from Tempest are currently slowly ticking away at the A. Nightfall wins a huge fight here, but the bomb may kill him. The man doesn't kill him, so tick's still going away for Tempest. Nightfall is shoot. Oh man, I said go shoot bots. He said, "No, I'm good. I don't need to shoot any bots. I am cooking these guys." The A is going to go down. Nobody in a position to contest. So, good stun. They get 2. Wild shoots them in the back. They do manage to keep them from capturing A. They're going to clear A out and start to push up into their spawn. OpAf need to lock in here. They need to not let this get to them. You know, they do have a lot of ticks, but they just have to play fundamental. They need to pick a site and just hold it down. And you know, if Kilito's doing stuff like that, you're not feeling too hot. Oh, Butchie with a 2-piece. Butchie with 3, and he might get all 4. He gets all 4. Butchie is going insane. 30 seconds left for Tempest. They need to hop on a point, and they need to do it quickly. 9 to 8 in lives. If you're OpAf, I would just focus on getting the kills and slaying them out. Butchie with another. He's on a 5. Oh no, he jumps out. If he doesn't jump out, he gets him, but his teammates get him. Let's hop on with OpAf. I think they might win it.
Dead, 3-2.
Tack.
Dead. One's in mid, front door on me, front door. Good shit. One left. Good shit, boys. Oh my god, the 50 bombs all around.
You're fucking ass, bro. This kid's been talking so much shit.
I mean, he did outperform you like a motherfucker.
Holy shit.
In what? In what? In what?
GG, y'all.
In this game? In this round? Yeah, hell yeah, he probably did.
I need another Dr. Pepper. That's what I need, and another cart.
All right, guys. All right. I am
Let's
here.
go.
Congratulations on your victory. Few things I gotta say. Butchie is the man. He was basically almost a 2.0 KD. I think we should rename him to 2 KD Butchie.
Yes.
Second thing is Tron, when we joined the call, we heard a lot of shit talking, but you were 13 and 32 for that first map.
Spyro.
Uh-huh.
I already heard you had us losing this. Right?
Actually, if I did, I did. I can't remember honestly, but if I did say it.
Yo, all I gotta say is, GG's to Tempest Academy.
GG's to Toronto.
They were good games. You know, obviously we just showed up tonight. They had a bad series. It happens, and with it being bracket play and losers, it's best man shows up, and we just happen to show up. Who do we have
And
next? I
let me
think we
see.
have-
I was about to check that and
They have yet
see
to play.
schedule.
They have yet to play. They have yet to play, I think.
Who? Sled Dogs and Raptors?
Yep.
They have yet to play.
So-
I think they maybe want me to
yeah, so.
Go ahead.
Alright, so it's gonna be Raptors, then after that, it's gonna be us and whoever wins that, and then nothing until tomorrow.
All right. What I was gonna say is, if I did say you guys were, I think I said Tempest was gonna take it, but then after the first round, I think I switched up and said I think OpAf, if Butchie keeps playing like this, which he did, If Butchie didn't slow down, that was going to be our determining factor, and it was. Butchie kept playing.
everyone-
You turn up on the
everyone
S&D,
knows
Tron. Go ahead, sorry, Tron.
Oh yeah,
It was a good game.
everybody knows I'm shit on respawn, but bro, my bread and butter is search.
Yep, your bread
That's
up,
my
you
bread and
you did do a lot better on the search. Butchie though, he helped your team out immensely. He got like I think
Oh, yeah.
4 or 5 first bloods, like and
Five
those.
first bloods, five
Yeah,
first bloods,
that I
already
mean
counted.
that's insane. So well, it was nice casting you guys. Good luck into the future. I will say, who do you think is gonna win Sled Dogs versus Raptors, or who would you want to face?
I want to play.
I
Sled
mean,
Dogs.
my thing is, Raptors just came off a
Buddha.
really rough series, losing to who was it? It was Minnesota, right?
No, Scourge, bro.
No, they just played Minnesota.
Yeah, they just played
didn't
Minimint. They played
Oh,
Minimint.
no, Philly.
Yeah,
Philly
so
was
they
Philly.
come off a rough series on Minimint. That could have been the fire to make them be fired up to win the next series. So it's really a toss-up. I mean, you have Rhino Squad, who's a really good search and destroy team, and you have this new team coming through. That's they were doing their thing in pool play, man. Obviously, we were both 3-0. They had us on map count. I think it's going to be a good series, and I think whoever we play next is really going to be a good series as well.
Shout out to our boy Buddha though. Buddha, we miss you. We love you.
All right. You heard it from the OpAf people themselves. They are ready for whatever. Butchie is the MF and GOAT. He is ready.
Shut
MVP.
your ass.
He
Buddha.
He
MVP.
out.
Your
He
ass.
is.
MVP.
Nah, I mean he carried you guys. That hard
Don't
point.
worry, I guess
He
I
carried.
dropped 51 for nothing.
MVP.
I guess I dropped 51 on control for nothing.
49.
it's
I hit
MVPs.
49.
You know, I don't think you had. Hold on, I'll tell you what your stat was on that control reloads. I don't think you were quite on the 51.
EKI was
Yeah, your
51.
EKI 58. I'll tell you right now. Give me 1 second. All right, so you reloads. You were 36 and 28. Butchie was 37 and 23. Wild 38 and 30, and Tron was 19 and 33. So
Control
yes.
shit. Control shit.
yeah.
Control
So you said the respawn's your shit. The S&D is your bread and butter. But in order for you guys to keep the run going, I think you got to pick it up just a little on those respawns. You got to stop.
Oh, no,
Like
no,
Chevron
no,
was
no,
saying,
no,
you were
no,
getting
no.
caught sprinting. You got to stop sprinting and start holding those irons, and the kills will just come to you.
Well, you know, we've been doing a lot of coaching work. If you would have seen Tron's gameplay and respawn at the beginning of the season, it's night and day.
Well, that's a
No,
good
it-
thing to hear. So kick it up one more notch, and y'all might